Hi everyone, I am going to explain the steps which are all involved in the part 2 about child enrollment light client. So we have discussed already in the part 1, so what are all the basic things involved in the CLC client. So in this part 2 video I am going to explain about the steps. First one is installation and configuration. So how to install the CLC client in our tablets, that I am going to explain in this video, and how to configure the CLC client in these tabs to start the enrollments of 0 to 5 years children. Step 1 in part 2, child enrollment light client installation. The child enrollment light client runs only on Android based tablet. The user needs to install the CLC application on the tablet first. So first we have to install the Android application in our tab. Then user can open the client by tapping on the child enrollment icon in the application screen of the tablet. So once you install this application, then you can see the logo of the child enrollment light client in the tablet desktop screen. So I have given that images also. So if you just click that child enrollment light client logo, then this client will start run. Then step 2, client registration. So we have some procedures to register this client. First one is client registration screen will be appeared once clicking the CLC icon after installation. So once you install the application, then if you open that application, then it will go to registration screen. Then the user needs to fill the fields. These fields are register code, EA code, station ID and location ID. So location ID means it will be a pin code and admin portal credentials. So we need these details to register this client. So register code and EA code, station ID will be given by your registers. So it will vary from registers to another one register to another register. So this information you can get from your registers. Then based on your registers information like register code, EA code and station ID will be provided by your register. So based on their instructions you can give this codes, then we can able to register this client. Then step 3, after information is entered in this fields, the user needs to tap registration button to register the client. So this is the registration screen. So once you given this register code, EA code, station ID, so register code will be 3-digit number, EA code will be 4-digit number, station ID will be 5-digit number, then your location code. So better we can give pin code as our location code, so because we can identify easily using this pin code for our working locations. Then once you given these details, you have to click this register button. Then once you click this register button, then fourth step will be OTP pop-up will be displayed to the display to enter OTP received on the EA mobile number to verify and to complete the registration. So once you click that register button in the register screen, registration screen, then one OTP will be triggered to the EA admin mobile number. This EA admin will be your responsible for your register. Actually your EA admin will be your EA enrollment agency. So you have to get this OTP from your EA admin, then you can enter that OTP in this OTP verification screen. Once you enter this OTP, you can click this verify OTP button. Then it will validate from our UIDI server. Once this OTP is matched with our UIDI server, then we can able to register the client successfully. So one more important point is, once you register this client, so you have to share this information to respective regional offices of UIDA then they have to enable that station ID with your operator, then only you can able to enroll the residents, enroll the children's below 5 years. So before activating from the respective ROs from the tech center, you cannot able to start the enrollments. So once you register the client, you have to share this information to tech support through respective ROs. Then ROs will request to tech support to activate these stations. Once it is activated by tech support, then you can able to start the enrollments. So after successful client registration leads the user to add operator screen. So once we have registered this client using the e-admin portal, then it will send the user to adding the operators. So we will see what are the fields are there in the registration screen. First one is register code. So register code of the associate register as provided by UIDS. Register code will be 3-digit number that we have discussed already. Then EA code, it will be provided by your register, it will be 4-digit number. Station ID, station ID also will be provided by your EA, that will be 5-digit number. Then location ID, so that location ID you can give 6-digit to, so you can give pin code as a location ID because it will be useful to identify the location. Otherwise you can give maximum 11-digit number also in the location ID. Then admin portal username and admin portal password, this will be responsible for your EA. So this username will be provided by, username and password will be provided by UIDI to UID Tech Center to your EA. This username password you have to get from your EA, then you can give the same details in the username and password field. Then you can go for registration. That reset button given in the registration screen for resetting the informations which are all typed in the registration button. Then verify OTP that we have seen already, use it to verify the OTP. Then cancel button, we can cancel the OTP if it is not required. So these are the fields are there in the registration screen. Then once we have done the registration, then the client will close, then we have to open the client again, then it will forward to adding operator supervisor screen. So still registration, we don't want any operators to register the client. So once registration is completed, so we need certified operators. The certified operators means that NSCIT certified operators, they can be a operator or supervisor or only for CELC operators. These 3 category of operators, they can able to access this CLC client. So this operator ID will be given by UIDI Tech Center with the confirmation of your register and EA. So before adding this operator, so you have to ensure with the EA whether your operator ID is activated by Tech Center through your register. So once it is activated by Tech Center, then only you can able to onboard or add the operator in the CLC client. So operator name as per, so you have to enter the so I have seen I have given this add operator screen for your reference. So first option will be operator name. So this operator name we have to enter as per Aadhaar. So then operator Aadhaar number, it's a 12-digit number, you have to enter the operator Aadhaar number. Then operator user code, so we can call it as user code or operator ID. So this will be provided by UIDI. So as per UIDI Tech Center activated, that same user code, user ID, you have to enter here. Once you enter this user code, user ID, then biometric authentication. So once you click, just touch the biometric authentication screen, then it will enable the biometric authentication using single fingerprint device. So which is attached with this tablet. It can be inbuilt or external. So you have to authenticate any one of your finger, then you can just click the add operator button. Once you click that add operator button, it will validate with the CIDR. CIDR means UID data center. Once it is matches with your operator ID and your Aadhaar number and your name and your fingerprint, which are all available in the server, then if it gets success with the CIDR, then your operator ID will be added in this CLC client. Otherwise you will get some error message. So based on the error message, you have to change your details like operator name or operator Aadhaar number, operator user ID and your biometric also. So even this operator supervisor addition page also, we have some different fields. So first one is name. So name we have to give as per Aadhaar, then operator Aadhaar number, UID number we have mentioned here. UID is nothing but Aadhaar number. Operator user code, so that will be provided by your EA and register. Then reset button to reset the values which are all entered already in the operator addition screen. Authentication success, if it comes green color, then authentication successfully happens with the CIDR. If you get X red color mark symbol, then it means it is not authenticated properly, so you have to do the same exercise again. So after the successful authentication, then your operator ID will be added in the CLC client. Then you have to close it. So it will, once you added the operator, then it will, the application will be closed automatically. Then you have to open the application again, then it will forward you to operator login screen. So this is the first screen for, this is the first home page screen to enter the login details of operator. So you have to enter the operator's Aadhaar number in the operator Aadhaar field. Then operator has to authenticate any one of the fingers which are given in the Aadhaar enrollment. Then you can click login button to enter in the CLC client. So once enter in the CLC client, you will get the home page of the CLC. So in home page also we have several icons. So we will discuss about this icons, each and every icon separately in further slides. So first, before starting these enrollments, we have some mandatory steps to complete this registration. So once your registration is completed, then you have to add the operator details. Then once you added the operator details, then you have to sync this client. So for syncing this client, we have to enter into settings icon which are available in home page. Once you enter the settings icon, then it will ask you the login details of the operator. So you have to provide operator details, operator Aadhaar details, then same biometric. Then you click this login button. So as I given in the screen, you can able to log in with the settings page. So this second page gives the settings icon which are available in the CLC tab. So settings page has operator icon, enrollment report, operator sync, client sync and deregister. So we will see each and every icon in the process in the further slides. So once you enter in the settings, then you have to sync the client first. So client sync icon is there in the settings icon. This fourth client sync icon is to enable the client to sync with the CIDR server. So we have to sync the client in the first step. So once you, so this sync details will be auto populated from the CLC client, so no need to enter manually for any details. So you can click just sync client button in the client sync screen. Then you have to ensure that internet is connected with the CLC clients. Once without internet, it will not sync with the CIDR. So before syncing this CLC clients, you have to ensure that whether our CLC tab is connected with the internet. Then you can go for this sync client process. So once the internet is connected successfully, then it will sync with the CIDR. So this operator details and session ID details will be registered with the UIDA CIDR UIDA database. So we need a mandatory client sync in every 10 days once. So for better performance we can sync the client every day, so that will be recommended. So we have some 5 icons in the settings tab. So first one is operator icon, so we can add and delete the operator using this option. So client sync, it is used to sync the client with the UIDA data server, it means CIDR. Then enrollment report, so we can view the enrollment details with the uploader status. If any packet is not uploaded, we can use this report to upload the packets manually. So deregister button, so you can use this button, use this icon to deregister this client if it is not required for further enrollments. Then operator sync, so this is also mandatory. We need to sync the operator details with the UIDA server for enrolling the children for 0 to 5 years. This client sync and operator sync is mandatory before starting the enrollment. So we'll see about operator sync. So once you click this operator sync icon, so it will forward to you for the operator sync screen. So then once you get this operator center sync screen, after registration, after addition of the operator, then your register code and EA code and enrollment agency code will be auto populated from the registration process. You have to enter the center name, center address manually. Then once you enter the center address and center name and center ID manually, then you have to type the pin code. Once you type the pin code, automatically it will be auto populated from our UIDA server. If it is auto populated, then village name and district and state and all will be auto populated from our data server. If it is not auto populated, then you can enter manually. So we have some star marks fields. The star mark fields are mandatory fields. So without entering this star mark fields, then you cannot perform the operator sync process. So once you enter the details clearly, then you have to check the GPS status also. So because CLC client, if you want to enroll the children's 0 to 5 years children's, GPS also should be enabled in the CLC client. Without GPS details, enrollments packets will not be processed in the UIDA server. So be careful, be aware of this one. So before starting the enrollments from the CLC client, you have to ensure two things. One is whether internet is connected properly, and one more is whether GPS is enabled in the CLC client, CLC tablet or not. So without that, if you enroll the children's, then the packet will be rejected from UIDA server. Once you enter this operator center details, then you can click OK button. Then it will ask one OTP. This OTP will be triggered to operator. It will not go to EA admin mobile number. So this OTP will be triggered to the operator Aadhaar number which was linked to Aadhaar. So you will not get any OTP with other mobile number. You will get an OTP with the Aadhaar registered mobile number. So once you get the mobile number, then you can enter that OTP. Then you can give your biometrics. Using that, you can give your biometric fingerprint from the single fingerprint device. You can click OK. So if it is connected the CLC client with the internet properly, then you will get a successful message from the CIDR like operator center synced successfully. Once you get this message, it means your operator sync performed successfully with the UIDA server. So this is the screen to enable the GPS settings in our tablets. So please ensure this option is enabled in the tablet or not. If it is not enabled, your enrollment packets will not be processed in the UID server. Every packets will be rejected. So before going for enrollments, these two things you have to ensure from our operate as an operator. So we'll close for this part 2 session. So this video is useful to you, I think. So please like this video and subscribe this channel. If you have any doubts, please feel free to comment. I will reply for your doubts. Thank you.